In this video, we will go over the Create Complex Shape tool. This tool is found in your drawing workflow under the Home ribbon in the last toolbox at the end called Groups. In this first row of tools, it's the second one down. It's called Create Complex Shape. I'm going to left click and select it. This tool is used to create a closed complex element that can be manipulated as if it were one element. Now if I go over to the tool, you'll see this one is pretty similar to the Create Complex Chain tool. You still have your manual and your automatic method. I'm going to leave it set to manual for now. And then you have your same maximum gap and simplify geometry options. But then when you're creating a closed shape, you have other options as well, where you can create an area, which would be a solid or a hole. We'll leave this set to solid since we're not dealing with a 3D file. And then you have your fill type, which is none, opaque, and outlined. I'm going to go ahead and set this to opaque, and I'm going to set a fill color of maybe red. So now if I go out to my drawing, maybe I want to create a complex shape of this area right here. Since I have the method set to manual, I'll just left click on one element, left click on the next one, and these last ones. Once I get to my last one, I'll just go out to a blank area, left click to accept it, and it's going to create that complex shape for me using the manual method. Now if I switch my method from manual to automatic, and now I'm going to create a shape out of this area, and this area. So to start this, I'm just going to left click on one of the elements. I'm going to left click on this one down here at the bottom. I'm going to left click one more time to accept it. And you'll notice it stopped right here. That's because it came to a fork right here. Depending on which way I want to go, I can right click to switch that fork. This is the way I want it to go, so I'm going to left click to accept it. Of course, it came to a fork right here. It's going the right direction, so I'm just going to left click again. This time I want to switch it to this line right here. So I'm going to right click to switch my fork, left click to accept that one. So right now I think the line's going underneath this other shape. So I'm going to right click once to change the fork. I'll right click again to change the fork. Now it's going on the correct arc, so I'll left click to accept it. It looks like it's going the right direction, so I can close the shape. So I'll left click one more time. So now it says the shape is closed. So now if I just do one more left click, it's going to create that shape for me. So now I have my two shapes created. If I go up to my delete tool up here under modify, and I select one of these shapes and I delete it, you'll notice the lines used to create that shape were also deleted when I deleted that shape. I'm just going to do an undo to bring back that shape. If you would want to get those individual elements back, you could always use the drop tool to drop this element back to its individual elements that we'll be going over here in this section. So that's what the Create Complex Shape tool will allow you to do.